Can you beat the community center if everything is randomized? Of course you can. But how? This challenge was done with a couple of mods installed. First and foremost, the community center bundle randomizer for, randomizing the community center. I'm also using convenient inventory because I'm lazy. I'm also using data layers because, again, I'm lazy. I don't want to count tiles or whatever this nonsense is. In addition to that, I'm also using lookup anything and NPC maps. Yeah, this one came in useful mainly because I have to give a bunch of gifts to everyone. And running up to their house to realize that they're not there is not really fun. Okay, with all of that housekeeping out of the way, let's just start with the run. The first couple of days were spent gathering resources, going into the mines and crafting basic sprinklers. On day 6, we can finally see the bundles of the community center. We have to collect the items depicted in the bundles. The squares below the image show how many of the items we need to donate. For example, for the spring foraging bundle, we have to donate 4 items. We can choose between 5 wheat seeds, a diamond, 5 cherry bombs, a silver quality orange, 2 rainbow shells or a silver quality pufferfish. For any item that requires quality, a higher quality will also work. So we can also donate a gold quality pufferfish or a gold quality orange. After getting strawberries, we do something different and go out fishing. Just know that during all of this, I am hoarding a lot of items. Okay, let's actually get started tackling the community center. The easiest bundle seems to be the exotic foraging bundle. 5 tulip bulbs, 50 sap, 2 oysters and 5 bombs. The tulip bulbs can just be bought at Pierre's and the sap isn't a problem at all. I have this stuff coming out of my ears at this point. The oysters can just be foraged on the beach and yeah, it's just a waiting game. This just leaves the bombs, which can be crafted at mining level 6. Now, did I actually do the normal thing and mine for level 6? No, of course not. For some reason, I thought it was a better idea to kill bats, which have a 2% chance of dropping a bomb. I only got 3 bombs before reaching level 6. And now I can just craft the bombs. You wanna know what's even funnier? I killed so many goddamn monsters that I have all 4 dwarf scrolls, so I could have just gone to the dwarf and bought the bombs. On the 22nd of spring we can finally donate the bombs. And oh, we're still waiting for a second oyster. Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't want to progress anyway. Wait, progressing? Well, in order to complete the community center, we will need to complete 6 rooms. Currently, we only have the first room unlocked. The second room will unlock after completing the first bundle. The third room will unlock after completing the second bundle, and so forth and so forth. So, currently we're just stuck with these 6 bundles. In the meantime, I was also working on other bundles, like the winter foraging bundle, requiring some easy to obtain items that can just be bought or gotten for free. I also need hop seeds, which Pierre only sells in summer. Hey look, summer has arrived and I have yet to complete a single bundle. I bought the hop seeds from Pierre and found the last oyster on the beach. I finally completed the exotic foraging bundle and the winter foraging bundle on the 1st of summer. This unlocks the pantry, fish tank and boiler room. My next target was to get the boiler room done, so I have the minecarts unlocked. This will make traversing the map easier. I placed down crab pots. These will become hugely viable for the exclusive crab pot fish like the lobster. We also need a lot of trash, which crab pots are good at providing. Despite being literal garbage, these are some of the hardest items to collect while fishing. Yes, at this point we're optimizing to catch trash. Demetrius came to set up the cave on the farm. I chose the fruit bats. The simple reason is because the community center occasionally requires a quality fruit, and fruit trees need to be planted for literal years in order to produce higher quality fruit. You might understand why I wanted the fruit cave. I don't want to sleep for actual years just to donate one single goddamn fruit. At this point I start giving gifts to villagers. I need a lot of cooking recipes. The main villagers I will be focusing on are Pam, Kent, Demetrius and Gus. Kent is a bit of a problem because he doesn't arrive until spring of year 2. From all these villagers I need a recipe from their 7 heart event. The spring foraging bundle was completed by donating wheat seeds, a diamond and cherry bombs. These were easy to get. The 2 rainbow shells just required waiting for them to appear on the beach. This finally unlocked the bulletin board. Which, oh boy, did this bundle give me a run for my money. A lot of cooked dishes, an ancient fruit, an ancient seed, and void mayonnaise. Great. Now I need to unlock the sewers to buy a void egg from Krobus, which means donating 60 items to the museum. Just when I thought I was making some progress, the bulletin board came up to me and slaps me right in the face. I found a gold quality sweet pea, allowing me to complete the summer foraging bundle. This in turn unlocked the vaults, and to my pleasure, it's just the normal bundles. I mean, it makes sense, there aren't any items to be randomized, it's just give money, get things. At the traveling cart, I bought rare seeds. This is one of the items I have to donate to the specialty fish bundle. After growing 5 hot peppers for the adventurers bundle, completing one of the 3 necessary bundles to unlock the mine carts. I got a little lightning scare on the 14th of summer. It is a miracle that didn't hit anything. I finally built a coop. We will be needing eggs of chickens for cooking and for bundles. I also need duck mayonnaise, void mayonnaise and silver quality rabbit's feet. Most of these items could have been bought from the traveling cart, but this would have been needlessly expensive, slow, and also comes with the additional drawback that the traveling cart doesn't sell any quality items. Once the summer spangle was ready, I was able to complete the construction bundle. Oh, so that's why modern houses are falling apart. They're made out of some strawberries, fish, sugar and flowers. I went to Robin to get a fish pond for the squid ink I need. Did I place a squid inside? No. Did I place something else inside to recuperate the cost? No. Could the money have been spent on something more useful? Yeah, probably. I also bought my first chicken. Luckily it was a brown chicken. I don't need white eggs, I only need brown eggs. I also built a barn. I need a cow and a goat. I spent the rest of the day fishing on floor 100 of the mines for trash. Yes, I am that desperate for literal trash. After getting 15 trash, I was finally able to complete the fall foraging bundle. This in turn completes the crafts room and repairs the bridge overnight. Fall has arrived. I decided to buy 5 of every seed type. These will be used for donating or cooking. I was also too lazy to look up what I needed, so this was my solution. I upgraded the coop. Now it has an incubator, which makes it possible to hatch a void egg. Now I only need to get one, which means either waiting for a witch event or buying it from Krobus. Or in other words, a whole lot more work. I upgrade the barn in order to house goats. I don't need sheep or pigs, so this is the last upgrade that the barn will get. I bought the 25,000 G bundle from the vault. I did this for the Crystallarium. This is a machine which duplicates gems. Diamonds are a like gifts for many villagers, so I will be duplicating diamonds and gifting them out to those villagers. I decided to buy the telephone from Robin. This allows me to call various NPCs around the map, one of them being Gus, who will tell you what the dish of the day is. The reason that I'm interested in the saloon is because it allows me to get cooked dishes without getting the recipes, thus avoiding having to be social. After acquiring the yam, I was able to complete the geologist bundle, completing 2 out of the 3 boiler room bundles. At the Stardew Valley Fair, I bought a star drop, a prize ticket, and most important of all, pepper poppers. I was able to complete the ocean fish bundle after donating 5 fried eggs. The last notable thing I did in fall is upgrade the big coop to a deluxe coop, fish a lot, and donate as many artifacts as I can. This pays off because on the 27th of fall, I finally got the rusty key, unlocking the sewers. I buy the void egg from Krobus and place it in the incubator in the coop. To end the day, I collect the golden pumpkin. I got to level 10 farming. Now I was finally able to sell all of the products I've been stockpiling for huge profits. During winter, I will be mostly focusing on cooked dishes. I achieved level 9 fishing, learning the seafoam pudding recipe. This is one of the recipes I need to complete the boiler room. I fished up a squid and placed it inside of the fish pond. In order to unlock the tea sapling recipe, I gave the golden pumpkin to Caroline. On Linus's birthday, I gave him a star drop tea. This got him up to 5 hearts and unlocked the wild bait recipe. On the 5th of winter, I went to the bookseller, which sells a book that learns all of the cooking recipes shown on TV, so imagine my surprise when the book isn't for sale. After looking it up on the wiki, I need 100 golden walnuts in order to unlock this book, which can only be gotten on Ginger Island, which only unlocks after repairing the boat, which only unlocks after completing the community center. Yeah, not an option. I also bought an iridium sprinkler, so that's something, I guess. Winter 8, I got 2 hearts with Caroline, and on winter 9, I got the tea sapling recipe. Giving a fiddlehead fern to Evelyn finally got her enough hearts to give the cookie recipe. I already had 3 cookies, but I need 5, and I wasn't going to wait for Evelyn to send them as a gift by mail. Speaking of getting gifts, Evelyn sent a cookie the next day. Now that I don't need any more cookies, I get them anyway. My house got upgraded, now I can bake the recipes I have been getting. I donated cookies, 12 duck mayonnaise, 12 cheese, just 2 more items and I unlocked the minecarts. The sad news is that the final boiler room bundle requires flounders to cook the seafoam pudding recipe. Flounders don't appear in winter, so no minecarts until spring. The next couple of days were spent catching midnight carps. In other words, do my daily chores, go to Cinderstep Forest, wait the entire day, and once it hits 10 PM, fish as much as you can. I had the brilliant idea to sell the fish I need for cooking. Just a 200 IQ move. I looked into my chest and hey, look, an artifact that I forgot about. That could have saved me multiple days and trips to the mines. I bought out all of the vault bundles, unlocking the bus. I donate the silver quality winter root, completing the summer crops bundle. After donating the tea saplings, I complete the artisan bundle. This rewards me with a keg, which I will use to make 5 juice for the crab pot bundle. I was planning on going into the skull cavern to get crab cakes until I remembered that I don't have the skull key. I went all the way down to the mines, got the skull key, and there we go. Now we can go into the skull cavern. I caught 5 midnight carps so I free from fishing at 10 PM. This iridium crab gave me the last crab cake I need to donate to the specialty fish bundle. I freed the dwarf by bombing this wall and bought 5 miner's treats. With the 5 pepper poppers, red plates and miner's treats, I was able to complete the lake fishing bundle. On the last day of winter, the squid produces the 12th ink. The void mayonnaise was ready and the void chicken gave me a gold quality egg. Entering spring, we meet Kent. Now that it is spring, I can buy potato seeds and complete the field resource bundle. I plant my ancient seed with deluxe speaker for the chef's bundle, caught an ice spike and placed it into the fish pond. The cake was finally ready with juicing the corn, leaving just the silver quality rabbit foot left. I went on a fishing spree, catching 5 flounders and 5 largemouth bass for cooking. I went to the desert and the desert festival. It was the last day and I was able to get a single pumpkin soup. I bought 5 extra rabbits. This is to get rabbit's feet for gift giving. Rabbit's feet are a universally loved gift. On the 22nd of spring, I made a bunch of donations. 2 ice spikes for the river fish bundle, 5 crispy bass and 5 farmer lunch to complete the specialty fish bundle, stone flooring and grass starter for the enchanters bundle. I still need to get an ancient seed to complete this bundle, seafoam pudding for the blacksmith's bundle. I almost have the minecarts unlocked. Remember when this was the original target? Yeah, we're almost done with the challenge at this point. Mackerel for the spring crops bundle, and last but not least, blueberry tarts completing the quality crops bundle. The ancient seeds I planted were ready, now we can complete the chef's bundle. I also start the grind for the ancient seed. There is a 0.5% chance of getting it from a drop of one of these goobers. First day no luck, I'll have to come back another day. I learned the carp surprise recipe, so off to the mountain I went. I completed the crab bundle with a gold quality rabbit foot. I donated the goat milk and the apple gotten from the fruit bat cave. Now I don't need the pumpkin soup anymore. Okay, let's talk about artifacts. I need 3 artifacts to complete the community center specifically. An ancient drum, a golden mask, and the ancient seeds. There are 2 ways to get these artifacts, digging them up from worm spots or artifact throws. Luckily I have been preparing for this. You can buy artifact throws at the desert trader for 5 Omni Geodes. Omni Geodes can be bought from Krobus on Thursdays and from Sandy on Wednesdays. So when I went to break them open, I had 12 of them. Now, it is not guaranteed that I will get the drum or the mask. Oh hey, look! There are the drum and the mask. Sadly we didn't get an ancient seed, so we will still have to go into the mines. Gus finally stocks to a vegetable medley as the dish of the day. We have now completed the entire pantry, unlocking the greenhouse. Great, now I can grow crops I already grew and donated. I went into the mine to try and get the ancient seed. I got it in less than 2 minutes. This completes the enchanters bundle, only leaving 3 bundles uncompleted. I need to grow 5 red cabbages, which take 9 days to grow. There are only 6 days left in the season, so thank goodness for the greenhouse. I learned the roasted hazelnut recipe on the last day of summer. The boiler room is complete. Now that the red cabbage is done, we can finally cook the coleslaw? Whatever this thing is. and donate it. On the 13th of fall year 2, I made the super meal. All I need to donate is 1 more stuffing and 2 more Autumn's bounties. I just waited for Gus to sell them as the dish of the day. This happened on winter 9 of year 2 and spring 8 of year 3. But after all of this work, perseverance and stumbling around like a buffoon, it's finally done. The community center is restored.